When does 1
plus 1 plus 1 add up to more than 3?
When each one of us is part of the United Way of Cass Clay.
Helping to write new stories for people in our community.
One volunteer.
One donor.
One community.
More alike than we are different.
Brought together by one organization so that my efforts
are supported and combined with my efforts.
So that my work
is strengthened by my work.
We each do what we can, and together,
we make one big impact in our community.
I am the one that gives, and that allows
me to be the one to fill backpacks with school supplies so that
I can be the one to make sure my son is prepared for school.
With help from United Way supported programs in education, like the North Dakota Reading Corps, children like Kate can overcome early struggles.
I am 8 years old. I'm going into 3rd grade.
Kate was tested in the fall. They sent home a letter and said that she had qualified for the Reading Corps program.
The program works by taking children who are currently not reading at their appropriate grade level and partnering them with tutors who will read with them 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week.
There are services out there for kids that are really struggling, and this is just a little boost for kids that aren't really struggling and wouldn't be identified any other way.
The importance of 3rd graders being able to read at level, I mean, you think about how at risk a kid becomes if they are not reading at grade level, and because the rigor increases and they're at risk for dropout.
We'd been struggling a little bit with the reading at home, and it just kind of led to a lot of frustration. It makes you feel like you've failed somehow, that you haven't been able to help them learn this very important and basic skill.
My mom would always try to help me, and I would always try to do it myself.
She would bring home homework, and she wouldn't be able to read the questions on the homework, so then she felt like she couldn't answer the question.
Early investment will help kids become better readers, writers, better at math.
I think the first time Kate came to read with me, you could see the little apprehension on her, and that self-confidence wasn't really there. And so we just tried to make it as easy as possible, and it's one-on-one. It's just one tutor with one student.
Wise Old Troll was able to cure Anna.
She started that in November of this year. Her reading skills improved drastically. And within 4 months, it's amazing the confidence that took off, and just overnight, all of a sudden was reading chapter books.
Of approximately 500 students enrolled in the program, 89% are now reading at the appropriate level.
Good job. You are really reading well.
When we invest time in a student like Kate, we really are investing in her future, we're investing in our future. Because the success that Kate will have later in life is directly related to the success that we will have as a community as well.
My homework is easier for me now since I'm learning more words. Because if you figure out the words, then you can do stuff on your own without always asking.
Education is a real game changer in our community. Early childhood education works, and it gives long-term results. These kids are successful, they graduate, and they get jobs.
Investing in the United Way helps children like my daughter be ready for school and excited to learn.
And that local students are ready for college, career, and a good life.
Whether it's books or backpacks, feeding a hungry belly or a hungry mind, we each give a little and we all gain a lot.
So I can be the one to go to college someday.
And I can be the one to give others a chance to succeed and stand on their own 2 feet.
The people the United Way invest in are members of this community, just like you and me. They just need a little help getting back on their feet. You can be the one to give them that helping hand by investing in the United Way and its work.
I'm Alexandra. I'm 25. Ren is going to be 2 at the end of September. Whoa, it's a little person. Well, I'd been here about a year when I got pregnant, and I didn't have many connections besides my boyfriend, who's Ren's dad. I got a job about 2 months after living here. It was a good job. When I found out I was pregnant, I went to Family Health Care Center.
Nurse Family Partnership, we serve first-time pregnant women in Cass County, and we enroll them before the 28th week of pregnancy,
and we go by income guidelines.
Nurse Family Partnership is a nurse home visiting program, so I go out and do home visits to first-time moms start early in their pregnancy, and then we go until their child is 2.
Well, a typical visit, she shows up at our house. We do developmental screenings to make sure they're learning and changing.
Alex is very open to education. We talked about reading to baby, and I think she really took off with that.
E is for embarrassed. Oops, I made a mess. He's all messy, huh? When you're a new mom and you're home with a little newborn, having someone visit every week or 2 weeks was really nice to feel that connection.
Since Ren has been born, we've talked a lot about safety. She's very safety conscious with Ren.
Ren's dad benefits from the program also because the Nurse Family Partnership teaching tools they utilize handouts and videos, so those resources are available for him when he gets off of work. The greatest asset our nurse has proved to be is a problem solver, someone to brainstorm with, someone to come up with solutions to reach goals and better your life.
One of them was to become a CNA. She was able to obtain her CNA and is now working at a nursing home.
Right now we're serving 125 moms. We have a waiting list. I think we have 7 to 9 clients right now on the waiting list. So there's definitely a need in our community.
As the United Way, we can invest in people like Alex and her daughter Ren and be able to give Alex the tools to succeed in life, the tools to be a successful parent, the tools to be a role model to her daughter. What we're doing is investing in the future because Ren then sees that as normal life. Ren gets to grow up in a positive environment with a role model mother who has the tools to succeed. And what do we get out of that is Ren becomes a productive member of the community. That's what she sees as her norm in her life.
It's taught me how to prioritize and how to goal set. My child's the most important part in my life right now, and what I can do to benefit her is important to me. The best things I can give to her are love and knowledge, and I feel like I'm very well informed about childcare, and that's a great asset.
I think it's important for our community to know Alex's story because Alex represents a lot of moms in our community. I think helping all moms get a good start would be so healthy for our community. Ren is the future of our community. With Nurse Family Partnership, helping her get a good start in life is going to have an effect on her later on in life.
Those services are there when we need them. But the goal for these parents are, we want to be able to have a career and to raise our children self-sufficiently.
I wrote in our baby book that I gave you life 2 years ago, but really, it was me that you gave life to. Because I get a second chance, and I can make something good. And I can learn the tools to do that, to make me better, and to make her turn out okay.
With United Way, you can be the one to help new moms like Alex get the support they need to be successful parents.
Last year, thousands of United Way investors, volunteers, and advocates did more than just wear this shirt.
We lived united.
We made a difference.
And Be the One became a movement that transformed the lives of people in need in our community.
One by one.
Company by company.
We stepped up and said, these are all of our children.
These are all of our neighbors.
And this is our community. We are the ones who volunteer.
We're the ones whose giving turns into action and investments
that can change a life in a community now and into the future.
Join us.
We need your help.
Be the one.
We will make a difference.
We are one.
We are one.
Building one community.
With one purpose.
Be the one.
Live united. Live united.
Be the one to make the change.
Learn more at UnitedWayCastClay.org.